Well, welcome back, besties. It's Mother. I am so excited for this episode, you guys. It is with one of my comedy besties, and we had a really wonderful chat, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed having it. Please enjoy this episode with Tara Cannistraci.
I did a video where my husband announced the one thing he did in the house.
Oh, yeah. And you did.
Translated more times than the Bible or The Alchemist. I'm not kidding. That thing was translated into like 47 languages.
It went so viral. It was so funny, though. You're like, because he's like, babe, I'm taking out the trash or whatever. And then, like, every time you announce something, you're like.
I'm like, did you just announce the one fucking thing you do in this house?
The one chore? Oh, we're rolling. Okay. Yeah. No, it's like, did you just announce the one thing?
Mm-hmm.
The one thing.
One thing.
But they need it. They need like the positive reinforcement.
Constant.
They're like puppies.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we need a treat now.
Yeah.
I need something. I'm like, what do you want me to send you a picture of my ass?
Let's do a parade. Drum roll.
Yeah.
The other day, I'll throw myself on the floor and pretend I'm masturbating, like because it's so hot. What he just did.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, let me throw my panties at you. I'm gonna hold on. Here you go.
Like, wait a minute. I know. I'm like, do you want a picture of my tits? Because you're doing the to-do list that I usually do.
Right. And then we have to think about, like, they don't even have to think about it because we tell them.
Right.
The men, sometimes I'm so exhausted from just having to think about everything that has to get done.
Yeah. Yeah, they've never had one of those thoughts.
Nope.
Never had one of those thoughts a day in their life.
No.
How long have you been married for now?
We were supposed to be married in 2020, but we've been living together the whole time. We got married in 2022, so it's 3 years, going to be 4 years.
And he's how much older than you?
5. It feels more.
Older?
I mean,
it feels like more time.
Yeah, it feels like more time, and then,
that's what jail sentences are like.
Exactly. I'm like, how many years do you have till I get out?
Yeah.
But
how
they're
much
all
time do we have
babies.
left on the sentence?
5 years older, but it's still there's no like.
Yeah, no. I know. I think about that, and I'm like, would an older man be more mature? And I was like, no, I dated older men, and they were less mature. Like he is wildly mature for his age. It's just they all need to grow up a little.
They're all gonna need it. I mean, at any age.
Yeah. I was talking to my sponsor yesterday, and she said, I think all men in some capacity are disappointments. And I was like, that is the realest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
just
and
a
it's
bit
not,
of a letdown. And it's not intentional. They're doing their best.
Like, I always say, I'm like, I got a good one.
Yeah. So do I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got a good one, but
I have a great one.
Yeah.
But it's just like, still.
Mm-hmm.
I think just as women, we're used to doing so much more and taking on so much more. And I think we're always undervalued.
100%. And I think it doesn't change. Like, I try and go, why am I so overwhelmed? And it's like, it doesn't make a difference. Like, if I'm, career oriented, if I was educated, I still have like, there's part of me that maybe, I don't know if it's like a societal norm or like my traditional family background that like I added so much more to my plate.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt like I had to do so much more domestically.
Right.
That like this wasn't the way it always was.
Yeah.
That now it's like, I don't think women are like, I think we just like completely burn out.
Well, yeah, because it used to be before all we did were the domestic chores.
100%.
And we didn't have to work to make the money too.
Mm-hmm.
And now we do both. And it's exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I want to go back to just doing domestic chores. Because guess what? I'll pop a fucking Quaalude and hire a cleaning lady.
I did a whole bit on it. I did a whole bit. I'm like, June Cleaver, what was,
Yeah.
what you have to do.
Yeah.
So,
It's
was it terrible? But
Hmm?
here we are.
And here we are.
Here we are.
So you used to, before you did comedy, you're so funny.
Thank you.
Should we tell the story about how we met?
Oh, shows about how we didn't meet. Is that more like how excited I was to meet you in person?
Okay.
And then got
time out. Let me
gaslit?
defend myself.
Yeah.
I have the memory of a fucking Fig Newton.
I
I'm the one who DM'd you.
I could attest to it now. Yeah.
I'm the one who DM'd you, excited to meet you at the show.
Mm-hmm. And then I walked in the green room, and I'm like, there she is. And you were like, and then that was it. That was, if you guys missed it, because it was like that, and then you walked into the bathroom.
Because I forgot, even though I DM'd you before the show. So I had found you.
I was there in the physical form.
Yeah. I had found you online. I thought you were so funny.
Thank
You do all this stuff from, East Coast, Bronx, sort of just like funny shit. And I was like, oh, this girl's hilarious. Followed you. You followed me back, whatever. And then we were booked on a show together. And I was like, oh my God, I get to meet her. This is so exciting. And then in the drive over to the show, I forgot that you were on the show.
Well, it was the White Lotus finale.
Yeah.
So there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on in your brain. I understand.
I was locked the fuck in to the White Lotus finale. No, I got there. And I usually just get there, do sets, and leave. But I specifically told you I was excited to see you.
Right.
I go into the green room. I did have to take a shit. And I walked
Understood.
into the green room bathroom and took a shit, which is in comedy like one of the cardinal sins of comedy, shitting in the green room. So I had to like quickly exit before anyone knew it was you. Me. And then I left, and then I did my set. And then
you actually came by my table because I sat and watched you.
Right. Like a good friend would. Like a good about-to-be friend would. And you were with Craig Robinson, who I was talking to before the show. Like actually having full conversation with him before the show. And he's lost a lot of weight. So he looks very different. So when you two were together, I thought you were an interracial couple. And then when I was walking back to the green room, you grabbed my arm and you're like, good set. And I was like, thanks. Like,
thanks, fan.
Like, literally, thanks. I literally was like,
thanks, peasant.
Literally, thank you.
Thanks. Follow me at Brittany Schmitt.
Thank you. And then I left.
And then you left. And I was like, that was a weird exchange for someone who said they were excited to meet me. And I was like, you felt like that girl, like the boy was going to ask you to dance at the prom. And then he just didn't.
He just didn't show up to prom.
Yeah. He left with somebody else. Yeah. And I was like, I got dressed up for this.
Yeah, you're like, I got a blowout.
I did my hair.
Yeah. No, I'm so sorry. That was, I mean, it's a funny, it's a very funny story. But then when I got home and I think I then realized what I had done. And I was like, oh, fuck.
You were like, oh, shit. You DM me and you were like, I owe you coffee.
Yeah. I was like, I am so sorry. I am such a monster. It's like I have such a bad memory. I think I need to see a doctor.
I don't know. Me too. But not like for some things only. I don't know if it's maybe my age now. If I'll walk into a room, have no idea why I'm there. But I'm like could lock in and remember so much when it comes to comedy, but like not other real life things.
See, I can't even remember comedy. Here's what happens. Take this walk with me. After I film a special and I get the joke out of my body, I forget it.
I know. Because I was going over something with you and I was like, well, can you pull this? And you're like, well, I don't remember those jokes.
Yeah.
And I was like, but they're your joke. And then that has happened to me.
Yeah.
But like where I go, oh my God, I'm going to do this bit. I don't know it. Because
I think my brain must look like Swiss cheese from how many drugs I did in my 20s. I just don't think there's like two brain cells and
or is it just going back
fighting.
To the first topic of like we're just doing so much that it wasn't.
I wish it was that, but I don't have that much going on. So. I just don't remember. Like my friends will get like legitimately mad at me. They'll be like, I told you this 100 times. And I'm like, I either don't care.
Right. To a certain extent.
Yeah.
Right.
I either don't care or something is severely wrong with my brain. Because who does that? Who DMs somebody and is like, I can't wait to meet you. Goes to the show, forgets, blank slate. Like,
it was
like,
weird.
It's literally like the Men in Black stick is like the little zapper that just deletes your memory.
Yeah.
Is every day of my life.
But you said you've had a hard time like recognizing even famous people.
Yeah. I do have a hard time. I can be talking to somebody and they'll be like, do you know that was Whitney Houston? And I was like, no shit. Well, not anymore, obviously. Right, I saw the day she died. But anyway, I killed Whitney Houston. Yeah. I'm not facial blind, but something's wrong with me.
Yeah, there's something. Well, I mean.
Something's off.
Something wrong with all of us.
There's something wrong with it. Which brings me to my next topic. You used to be a therapist.
I did. I used to be a counselor, yeah.
Counselor, but you're certified, yeah?
Yeah. And then I did it in the schools.
Guidance counselor?
Yeah.
What would kids come in and ask you?
I worked in the Bronx. I went from elementary to middle. I mean, in middle school, they'd come in my office, fully developed, being like, can you get pregnant if you swallow? And I'd be like, yes.
Yes.
It's actually exactly how that happens.
Yes.
If your mother would have spit, you wouldn't be here now.
Right.
Get out of my office and don't do that. Protect them at all costs.
Yeah.
I had a lot of
with a condom on.
Right.
Yeah.
I had a lot of hard situations.
Yeah.
with the demo of where I was and, poverty and immigration. It was a lot of kids with a lot of issues.
And how do you, I always wonder this with therapists, no matter what they deal with, but especially children, how does your heart not break every single day?
I got, unfortunately, unfortunately, no, unfortunately, I didn't get desensitized.
Yeah.
So I did carry so much of it with me, which was really hard to then moonlight doing comedy, because I started comedy while I was still a counselor.
Yeah.
It was very hard. It was very hard to separate the two, and not care. And I wasn't conventional. I wasn't like sitting behind a desk or filing or writing reports or things. I was they kind of took me as a wild card, and I stayed for as long as I did because I got to do things the way I saw fit. But it was very hard. It's very hard to deal with, kids going through abuse. I went to a deli the weekend of my wedding. I was ordering breakfast, of course, because I was thinking about what will my husband and all of the guys eat, at the house. Guys can't fend for themselves.
Right.
So I went to a deli to order breakfast. Yeah. And I got to the counter and I was like, hi, I called early to order breakfast. And some like young, beautiful 21-year-old girl was like, are you Miss Cannistraci? Oh. And I was like, and then like she like ran away, and the guy behind the counter was looking at me like I just yelled at her. I was like, I have no idea what I just did. Like I don't know. I didn't recognize her. And then she told me her name, and I did, and it was a girl that was severely abused. Oh. And I got her out of the situation, and I had but at the time, I hate to say that I didn't recognize her. It was 10 years, 12 years, and
right.
Then I got to go behind the counter and talk to her and hear her story and hear how I impacted her. And it was like, this is fucking heavy. Like, I can't, it's like, man, did I go through that? Like,
Yeah. But that's so special. I think that's such a special impact on the world to like change a child's life for the good is, I think.
Yeah, to do that. I mean, it was very hard, you want to do the best you can. You're limited by certain things. I definitely did things that were not, I wasn't supposed to do.
Right. But I would have a hard time playing by the rules with that too, especially if I knew a child was getting abused. Right. I'd show up with a fucking gun.
Oh, it was like I was insane. Yeah. I had, there was a lot of things I did that were not conventional. But
what was the least conventional thing you did?
I mean, I would go to kids' houses. Yeah. If they didn't show up for school, and like their mother would let me in or whatever. I can't get them up or do this. I'm like, let's go, get up. Yeah. Like I'd go in kids' bedrooms. Yeah. Like, under the covers in their underwear, like, let's go. Yeah. Let's go. I don't got time for you to not show up for yourself. Like, they're like, holy shit. Like, I called the cops on kids and, like, had them pretend like they were going to take the kids because they weren't doing what they were supposed to do. Kids thinking they're going to jail and fucking hanging off my leg. You just have a rent-a-cop from Craigslist. Hanging off my leg, like, this guy's I'll never do it again. And I'm like, oh, please, officer, don't take him. I was when I think about the shit that I did to scare them straight, I don't regret it. Listen, I left towards the end because obviously I was doing comedy full time and I didn't know how I was doing it. And the principal and the administration were like, because I kept getting offers to like advance and they wanted me to run like district things. I'm like, I tell dick jokes at night. Yeah. Like there has to be a limitation on what I can do, but it just became too much. And I was like, I can't, I have to let go. But it was really hard. Yeah. It was really hard to leave.
Do you miss that work?
Yeah, I still miss it. Yeah. I have all stuff there still. I was there for so long. I won't go back and get it because I don't even want to walk in the building. I think I'm getting better this year. Yeah. Now that I've left. Yeah. With like, I can go back and not want to go back. Plus things, as things happen for you, you go, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. But really hard. Yeah. To like lose that part of your identity. Mm-hmm. I always say, like, I'll joke in the Bronx, I'm more famous as Miss Cannistraci than Tara Cannistraci. But it's kids find you online. It's so, Miss Cannistraci, you're living your dream. Because they get older and they become young adults. And I'm like, you were part of the dream. Yeah. Yeah. It's just a different dream right now. Way to save different way people. To say, yeah. Right. And I think that's what helps. And I know you get this from people who, because you share so much of yourself online, but people come over to me at a comedy show and be like, I lost a child and I haven't been able to go out with my husband, but I found you online and I'm working through doing things. And you're like, holy shit. You know, or just somebody had a bad day and just needed a break. You know, and they get to come to a comedy show and laugh and literally escape for 90 minutes.
Right.
It is a act. I do think what we do is a life of service.
Yeah. It is.
It is. It really is. It's, you know, and once you have that mentality, you get even better on stage with it because you realize it's just not about you. It's, you know.
Well, that's the thing. It's such a egotistical pursuit, but if you take the ego out of it, the pursuit gets more enjoyable. So it is such a like me, give me the attention, give me the laughs, whatever.
Validation. I need to know
there's a
right. Yeah.
piece of me that's broken and I need you to love me because my mom did, you know, whatever it is. But that part. But then, I think part of evolving as a comedian is realizing it's not about you at all. It's about the people you can help in the audience. And I always say this, if I offend 4 or 5 people, but I can heal thousands. Like I'll take those odds
100%
any day. And
you're never going to make everybody happy. Everybody's going to be offended. If they're offended by the way I pronounce words, like, okay. All
right. Is everyone okay?
Right.
Is everyone okay? Quick answer, no. Starting with me.
Right here.
Starting with me. I am not well. You are my sensei, though.
Yeah.
You have become...
Raising you this past year. It's, you know, it's hard as a single mom, but it's been, you know, one of the greatest joys of my life. Challenging. But
up at all hours.
You are.
You always know where I am and what I'm doing.
I finally understand because I've childless before Brittany, and it's like you're only as happy as your least unhappy child.
Your least happy child.
And that's what least happy child. That's what's happening with Brittany these days. The other day I don't know what you called it. It was like not something serious, but I thought it was, and I was like, I have to sit. And I was like, did I just have to take a seat because I thought you were giving me bad news?
Literally, is that all I call it? I was just like calling you about
no, I don't know. It just seems I was like, I hate this couch, and I was like, all right. I thought like there was. Max had an affair. I'm like, I'm gonna have to go to Palm Beach right now. Like, I'm gonna have to get on a plane.
I was like, but the couch is so bad.
It's not the couch. And I was like, all right,
okay, it's furniture.
I could take this. I could do furniture from LA. Yeah, I'd have to get on a plane if it was something else. All right, we're good.
Oh my God, no, but you're just so wise. You're so wise, and you always have the best advice.
Nice way to say old. The decade on this little girl.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Fine, whatever. Maybe you do.
Yeah.
But 46. You don't look it. But you don't look it.
46.
When's your birthday?
Last week.
Did I miss your fucking birthday?
I didn't post it or tell anybody. I flew home, did a reading for a movie I wrote, and flew out. Didn't.
Why would you not tell me it's your birthday?
I didn't tell anybody. I wouldn't even repost people's posts online.
Because you don't want people to know your age.
No, I don't care about the age. I just don't want all the
attention.
Mm-hmm.
I deeply understand that, and I think we need to talk about this now. Mm-hmm. I hate more than anything when people call me on my birthday.
Mm-hmm, me too. I'm like, it's my day.
It's like, why am I now obligated to talk to you, who I haven't talked to in weeks, maybe months, maybe since my last birthday, and now I have to give you a piece of my day because I was born?
I would hear from you.
Okay, well then you have to tell me when your birthday is.
No, right.
Can you tell me what the date is?
March 5th.
Okay.
But I wouldn't.
This is a song that all my friends get on the birthday, so here it comes. You ready?
We're ready.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
That's exactly how I would expect it. That is the exact message.
But I do it with the memoji, and it's always the unicorn.
Okay.
So just imagine those two things together.
Oh, I can see it.
Imagine the chaos of that. It's my best friend Claudia's 40th birthday today. I called her this morning. She didn't answer me, and I deeply understood that.
No.
I was like, I get it.
No, yeah. I could hear from certain people, but I didn't even want the followers to, feel like it's like, I just want to work. And that's what I did. I flew in, I worked.
But do you actually want to work as much as you're working?
I burnt out this past Monday.
Yeah.
Because Sunday was like a 16-hour travel day because our flights got canceled from Rochester. And we had to take a tour bus from Rochester to Secaucus. And I couldn't get a car to get me back to Westchester. So
is this with Joe?
Yeah.
Joel? Oh, is this with Jo Koy? Joel?
And then I got to JFK, booked 2 different flights to get on whatever flight could get me back to LA at 4 a.m. Oh. And I was just like...
Yeah, that's a burnout. That's
I'm
a burnout.
just burnout.
But that's not a burnout from work. That's a travel fuck up.
Yeah.
Also, it was Mercury retrograde. Everything goes wrong.
I'm not kidding. I felt that on another level. Now, I think I suffer from PMDD, which is like PMS on steroids before.
It's not even PMS. It's like once a month you become so suicidal. It's
bipolar.
Yeah.
It's bipolar.
It's something
2
else.
weeks.
Like it needs real recognition because PMDD
It's a real
is
mental
the
illness.
scariest thing ever.
Scariest.
I had that before I got my IUD.
Yeah.
And probably my antidepressants.
Mm-hmm.
I took a loose Lexapro in my purse earlier because I remembered I forgot it.
Yeah.
So you had PMDD and Mercury retrograde.
And
also,
perimenopause.
Okay.
And Mercury retrograde.
So this retrograde is especially tricky.
Okay,
and
tell me
sticky
why.
Because, let me pull it up. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
So it always is going to fuck up travel and communication. So you'll notice like when you're trying to book flights and you're trying to like open stuff up, things won't open, apps won't open.
I'm having problems with all my flights I'm booking this month.
Flights are going to get weird. Like literally when I flew out here, I knew because it was Mercury retrograde. I was like, we're going to have delays and shit's going to go wrong when we get there. I just knew it. And because I mentally prepared myself that way, I wasn't mad when it happened because I got delayed out of Palm Beach. And this is like a tricky flight because it's almost like a reverse red eye. I left at 8. It was supposed to be leaving at 8:40 p.m. out of Palm Beach, getting in here at midnight, which is Palm Beach time, 3 a.m. So it was delayed an hour. And then when we got here, it was like LAX was shut down because it was so late. And they had to find somebody to come get us a jet bridge. And when they got there, the jet bridge didn't work. So we all were sitting on the airplane and everyone's like huffing and puffing and rah, 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 rah. And I just sat there and I was like,
I knew this was going to happen.
it's Mercury
so I'm
retrograde.
okay. Yeah.
Baby. I just wanted to stand up and be like, it's Mercury retrograde. Everybody take a seat. Okay. So this is the most intense Mercury retrograde of the year. If it's fake, forced, fragile, it's all about to fall apart. So things in your life that aren't supposed to be there are going to leave in this retrograde. And it's interesting because I don't know if you've had any experiences with this, but I had a big experience, obviously, with my designers, who are people that I thought would be in my life for the rest of my life. It fell apart in a really big way during this retrograde. Eclipse season is also within this retrograde. So it's like the adding Mercury retrograde to an eclipses are already crazy. Like people who don't believe in this stuff, that's fine. But just scientifically, if you believe in the fact that the moon controls the ocean and the ocean is water and we're 70% water, then like it's not really a belief system.
Right.
It's
science.
Okay. So you can't fake stability right now. It's a karmic cleanup and it's a fire horse year. So that energy doesn't tolerate confusion. So only strong foundations will survive that energy. So what's being removed now was never meant to be with you. Retrograde doesn't destroy, it exposes weak boundaries, unspoken expectations, unstable dynamics. It's clarity, not cruelty. It's correction. So it's like your life in these few weeks just course correcting, and people will fall by the wayside. Relationships will fall by the wayside. And things are going to be really uncomfortable because when people and things when shit falls apart, it doesn't feel good. But it is not meant for you. It's not meant to come into this fire horse year with you. So what you should expect is technology obviously chooses violence. Travel plans testing your patience. Miscommunication. So like if you're talking to somebody.
A lot. There's been so much miscommunication currently with my Schmitt that made me like, everybody's got to go. Everybody's going this week. Like,
Yeah. But you can't do that.
I know.
Till the 20th.
I know. Okay.
So you cannot fire anyone or sign any contracts or do anything major until the 20th because this energy is not, it's not the time to do it. Old connections will check back in during this retrograde. I don't know if you've had any of that. I actually don't think I have. Agreements falling through. Brain buffering, meaning like you have a slow time thinking. Messages being misunderstood. That's kind of the same thing. Delayed replies. Secrets slipping out. And again, it's just like it's the moon is in Pisces. So you should, after this, have emotional clarity. Dreams will feel more real and prophetic during this time. Heightened sensitivity, old emotions resurfacing, subtle truths rising, and your body reacting before your mind understands. Pisces doesn't shout, it dissolves what isn't real. If it feels off, it is off. So this is like a major time of like uncertain energy.
Yeah, it's
But it's almost done, isn't it?
When? March 20th?
20th. So we got 9 more days.
I have 9 more days. I have
By
never
the time this
felt
comes out, we'll have
like this is the only
a few more
conversation
days.
I'm going to have today, and then I'm going to go on stage, and that's the only other time I'm going to talk today.
Yeah.
I told everybody today. I nothing against anybody. I'm not talking to anybody today.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't even tell me when you're on your way. I didn't even know if you were coming. I was like, well, I know she'll be here because she asked for the address. But
I'm like, I can't talk to anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm just shut down.
And that's okay. I think it's good in life to know that every once in a while you are the chrysalis, not the butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to take time to protect yourself and nurture yourself and care for yourself and shut down and turn off and not be available to everyone at all times. Like I've gotten better with texting. So I used to be somebody who would respond to texting immediately every time. It was like it felt like, and it didn't matter how much I respected the person or liked the person. They weren't, even if they weren't a priority to me, I would respond to them. I like respond to fans, like really, and not that they're not priorities. I love them, but like I'll be like, oh no, they messaged me. I have to message back. I have to message back, and I'm like, no. I have to like keep my energy to myself for myself sometimes.
Which is great that you learned that 10 years younger than I did.
Yeah, well, I think it's really hard being a people pleaser. I think you grew up in a chaotic family, like many of us did. And here's the reality I think about life, right? Like even whether you grew up in a chaotic home or a stable home, as humans, we create chaos if it doesn't exist already, you know? So I think everyone has their own version of chaos. Like everyone can be like, well, I didn't grow up that way, but I am also that way. Like blah, blah, blah. But when you do grow up in chaos specifically, you're a people pleaser in that you learn early that you have to caretake other people's emotions. And one way to do that is making sure everyone gets what they want, neglecting what you want. And so that I see even in our friendship with you, where like I'll be like, blah, 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 and then I'm like, what's going on with you? Like, what's it? And you're just like, I'm good. Everything's good. And I'm just like, okay, how about the truth this time? Like, how about...
I've hit you with some.
Yeah. No, you have, but there are also times when you're like, no, everything's good. And I'm like, I know it's not, but I'm not going to push further. Because like...
It's just because like, it's either the same or like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I think this year from like right from the start went like completely in a different direction for me. And I was like, hold on, like, I don't know what's happening.
But it went in the direction that I knew it would go for you. I knew it was going to, because it was like at the end of last year, you're like, I have 0 dates on my calendar. I have nothing going on. Am I even a comedian? Which is, by the way, I wake up every morning and I'm like, am I a comedian? No. Like, am I even doing this? No. And
I'll text you. Do I know how to do comedy?
Yeah. No. And I just respond, no.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. No, but go get him. Knock him dead. No, but I knew because you were, you know, going back and forth with Jo Koy last year. And I just knew it was a matter of like, it wasn't if, it was when.
Right.
And he hit you up and you did what you're really great at doing, which is making yourself available for things that are important to you. And you were there, you showed up, you did your job, you did it the best to the best of your ability, and you crushed it, and he loves you, and now you're on tour with him. Yeah. And that's so special.
Yeah, it is special.
That's so fucking special, because Joe seems like, and I don't know him, but he does seem like one of the 5 guys in comedy that's like genuinely nice. And has a massive following. And he doesn't seem to have a crazy ego or an agenda or any of the things that all of these mentally ill comics have. He just is such a special person. And
which is what, like I said, I wanted.
That's what you wanted. Yeah. That's what you deserve, because that's also what you give to your friends. Like you are just so kind and generous with your time and with your spirit building and morale building, and like I'm just so happy that somebody, you know, at such a high level is kind of doing the same thing to you, which
is what we all need.
We all need mentorship,
right? It's like I always say, like, I'm a student of this game still. I don't care if I'm older or if I'm doing it for 15 years or whatever it is. It's like I want to get better for myself. Like I just constantly evolving.
Yeah.
And so it was just a great opportunity. Of course, the audience is so huge, and he's, you know, everything you said. And then to still be like, okay, I still have this tour that I committed to for myself, which I didn't think I was getting dates. And all of a sudden it was like, oh, I have the all first half dates of the year. I have all these dates.
And that makes one of us.
Right. but new markets and like just, you know, it's still all like, and I try and tell myself like a slow build will make for a strong foundation, but it's just really hard because I feel, and you know this, I feel like we have to do everything. Not everything like professionally. It's like
yeah, it's hard because it's like we used to, as comedians, and I don't know because I didn't exist in this time, but just do comedy. And you could have the same set for a decade, for 15 years, for 20 years. Some comedians just did the same jokes their whole life. And you didn't have to have new, but the social media of it all means you have to churn out. And I just, it's just a lot.
It's a lot.
It's like
social media, number one, is its a completely own animal.
Yeah.
And then just the new material and the, back end of things, like it's just a different game. It's, from branding and, photos and just everything that goes into scheduling and touring. It's like, unless you're at a level where the other people can literally do it for you. And even at that point, if you care enough, it's still mental anguish.
Right.
I'd love to get to a point where I could just create.
And wouldn't we all?
Yeah.
And I think people that are in the position where they can just create still feel that way. I think it's kind of a rat race till the end. This episode is brought to you by Berber Hair Oil. You guys, I can't stop talking about it. I won't stop talking about it. Look how long my hair is. I know it's been a year since the hair extension fiasco, but listen, it's been the longest year of my life. And the only reason that I have any joy is because my hair is growing back. Berber Hair Oil is amazing. You use it on your scalp with a derma roller 3 times a week is what I'm doing personally right now, but I'm also on a hair growth journey. You can do it just for general hair health once a week. It'll help with breakage. So you rub it all over all of the hair and then do the scalp. That'll help with growth and growth stimulation. Use my code BRITT, BRITT, for 15% off your first order at Berber.com, BURBUR.com. Use the code BRITT. Thank me later. So on that note, let's talk about looking younger.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's talk about our favorite cosmetic procedures. You and I share our love for skincare. Let's get into it because that's what the girly pops don't want to hear about how hard comedy is.
No,
I don't fucking care.
I'm obsessed with skincare. Obsessed.
Tell us your routine.
Double cleanse.
Double cleanse?
Yeah.
In the morning?
No, morning. No, morning water.
Just water.
Water for the most. But if I do feel like I need a little something, I'll do an oil cleanse.
Okay, because I feel like I have grime from my night terrors on me. I'm just I woke up with anxiety at 5 a.m. I was having a nightmare about a fight I was having with my boyfriend. It didn't ever happen, but in my head it did. Right.
Oh, yeah. I've had those.
And then I woke up mad at him and so anxious, covered in sweat.
Yeah.
It's like sweating like fucking Shaq at the foul line. Literally, I'm just like I fucking can't. Okay, so usually no cleanser in the morning. Tell me more.
Because I've done the whole full routine at night.
Okay.
And then I got this new product that it's like my favorite thing. It's supposed to be a mask, but I put it on anyway. It's called like La Provence. It's like this lotion out of France.
Okay. The French know what the fuck they're doing with skin cream.
100%.
That's why they chain smoke cigarettes and they all look like they're 20
right.
Until they're 70.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And drink coffee. But I've been using that. I do so my favorite skincare product was vitamin C serum until I took too much liposomal vitamin C once. While I was sick and I became allergic to topical vitamin C.
Oh, no.
But my biggest advice to people is if you could use vitamin C serum, use it.
Yeah. But you're only supposed to use vitamin C serum in the morning because it like brightens. And if you use it at night, I can't remember why you're not supposed to use it at night. I was listening to a doctor tell me why, and
I think I used to use
I blacked out because I have a bad memory. Right.
As we know.
But I did get the important part, which is only use it in the morning.
And then always SPF.
Always. But that's the last step.
Yeah.
We got to do a hyaluronic
moisturizer, a hyaluronic serum. But with this new mask,
you don't need it.
I skip a lot of things.
Okay. Yeah. If I'm doing it quick, I'll do a wash, no cleanser. Just get my face really nice in the morning to get a really hot rag and just press it on there. I think cold would wake me up more, but warm is just like more soothing to my soul. And then if I'm like really in a hurry, I will just do SPF. Like just.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that's the most important thing.
But SPF with moisturizer with SPF.
Yes.
Yeah. I need an oil.
Okay.
I need something on my skin. I'll do a face oil if I don't do the cream from France. I'm at a age where I need oil. I need to be fully moisturized.
Yeah. I get it. And are you doing the hand routines?
No.
So everyone needs to be doing this. Didn't know this. Hands are like the neck in that they age first.
I've tried everything I could here. It's
Same. It's a lost cause.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a new. I'm
gonna be like Magda.
I'm gonna need a cadaver chest.
Yeah.
Well, that was dark, but I was gonna say something even darker. I'm not going to. No, I feel like I need a whole new one.
Yes,
when I get my ponytail facelift, I'm also gonna be like, lift my chest.
My friend's going for a ponytail.
Yeah.
In Toronto.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Is that the move?
It's
Here's
the move.
my thing.
Because
it's not a full facelift. Is that why?
You just do this. You know, because I'm getting to the age where when I'm putting on makeup, my skin's moving with the brush. You know, and it's like, especially the eyes. I'm like, what is this?
I want a lower bluff.
I was interested in a bluff until I saw Bradley Cooper's bluff.
Yeah, no.
Did you see Bradley
Cooper's?
I
saw it.
Oh no, he got the worst plastic surgery, and the biggest part of the plastic surgery snafu is the bluff.
I mean, I've seen the ponytail makes me nervous. There was a doctor in LA that was
so
like famous
hot
for it. Oh.
And he's denying that he got it. I'm like, don't. I mean,
come on.
Pissed on my back, but don't tell me it's raining.
Yeah, terrible.
But the problem is the bluff, because they hollowed out. So like men, that sort of skin sagging
like
in their eyes, the skin sagging in their eyes, like it looks good on them because it like, you know, gives them the age. But he just hollowed it out and now he looks spooky.
I want just the lower though.
Okay, fine, I'll allow it, but I don't think you need it.
No, I need it here. We discussed. I have like the whole mark.
Oh yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. But I would do, if a facelift is on the docket, I would do that first.
The ponytail?
You don't need it yet.
No, I know. I want to not need it for a while. That's why the skincare I think is so important. But
what do you think about this? No,
it doesn't even look that different. I don't know if I even like it.
Okay, well, did you see Anne Hathaway's before and afters?
Yeah, she looks great.
She looks perfect.
And so she looks as good as Anne Hathaway could have looked. I didn't think she was. I don't think
that's so savage. I think she looks hot.
Yeah,
I think she looks hotter than she did before the facelift.
Yeah, I think she looks better because I never thought she was like.
Sure, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, but she looks stunning. Stunning.
Oh,
stunning, mate. Also,
the guy in New York is the one that everybody's going to.
Yeah, Kris Jenner.
Stevens, is that his name?
Blew the fucking lid off him.
Not even all the pictures on his site. I heard he's like starting at 100 or
probably.
To me, that's an actual, and that I believe in that.
100%. Here's the thing: you don't ever chintz out. Can you say that word now, or is that you don't ever go cheap on plastic surgery? Never. I'm
like, I'm like, wait, what is that?
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if chintz is something you can't say. You know, they take all the words away from us. But you don't ever go cheap on plastic surgery.
No.
I remember I had a friend who was going to get a nose job, and the surgeon was too expensive. And she's like, I'm just going to go to a cheaper one. And I'm like, oh, you just fucked your whole face up.
For the center of your face?
For the middle of your face?
Yeah.
Fucked her whole face up.
Yeah.
So you don't ever, I'm like, if there's ever a time to spend 50 racks.
Yeah.
It's if you're going to fix the center of your face.
There's a way to do it. Like there's payment plan. It's an investment.
Yeah. Also, here's the other thing. I'm going to say this is controversial and not at all. It's the antithesis to everything we were just saying. I remember when I was young and I would look at my grandma, and my grandma was just this beautiful woman. Like she did her hair every day and like her makeup, and she always looked so pretty and so stunning. And I remember at every age she got prettier and prettier, and she never did any Botox. She never did any surgeries. She just aged gracefully.
Did she work?
Beautiful. Did she work? No, she didn't work. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to need a facelift.
Oil of Olay, baby. And that's what they used. Yeah. My grandmother used like all these old school products you can get in CVS.
Yeah.
And skin was beautiful. My mother's mother had very few wrinkles.
Yeah.
Aged beautifully. Yeah. Always dyed her hair. She dyed her hair very red, and it was just stunning. But
yeah,
she didn't work, Grandma.
Yeah, never mind. Fuck. Her life was hard though. I mean,
What ethnicity?
So she's British. She was born
Which is rare. No offense. I think white women age worse than ethnic women.
Yeah. No, obviously. She was British, and here's the thing. I think she aged beautifully. Who knows? Because I just loved her so much. Did you love her? I loved her so much.
She was a real maternal figure, or no?
No, nobody really had the space to be, because my mom, she took up all the air in the room. So nobody could like swoop in, but people tried to. It was my mom's mom, and she was stunning, and I loved her to pieces. What was I saying?
London, British.
Oh, so she was in London during the Second War, or not London. I forget where she's from. She was in England during the Second War, and then came over here on a boat during World War II. So she came in through Ellis Island. And I think about that sometimes when I'm in New York. I'm just like, that's so crazy that my grandma, like this young, scared child, came on a boat to like start a new life here and had to go through so much. I mean, even just a boat over here. I can't even be on a cruise ship. Like,
same.
Literally, I'm like, I can't.
Can't pay me enough.
Yeah, no. I mean, the poverty levels of cruise ships.
That's where I thought my career was going. But I've survived another year.
Yeah. No, but I'm just like, she went through so much so that I could be so spoiled.
Oh, I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
Or even when I went.
Because your parents came, or not your parents,
my grandparents came from, I just went back to Sicily. First of all, you go back and it's like they came from like a town 20 minutes from Taormina overlooking the Ionian Sea, the most beautiful village ever. And you're like, you saw this, and we're like, the Bronx. Let's take it. But like, imagine the level of poverty that they had to go through to want to leave for. But I think about that all the time. Like, it's wild. I go to Italy. Thank God.
I go to Italy and I'm like, I can go back now.
Oh yeah, you don't love Italy?
No, remember I went to Milan. That trip was.
I mean, that was an exceptional. That was a exception to the rule, I should say.
No, I mean, Italy's great. I think it's just it's old and historic and beautiful, and not for me.
Right. South of France, though.
Oui.
Yeah. In fact, I stayed. They're doing White Lotus this year because you're such a fan. At the hotel I stayed in. I stayed in Saint-Tropez, and I'm so upset because not that people didn't know about it, but when I left there, I told Mike I'd go tell nobody about this hotel.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to see anybody I ever know here ever.
Yeah.
And like, this is going to be my place.
Yeah.
Because not that many people that I know would actually go there.
Right. I'm like, how many of your friends can go to Saint-Tropez?
Right. And to this hotel, forget it.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be
everywhere. Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah, you should protest.
It's too late. HBO released it. So I have to show all my videos online now. I can share them at least. I was like, we're nowhere. We didn't go anywhere. Yeah. It was so magnificent, this place.
Oh, I've heard Saint-Tropez is great.
It's like an old castle. And
that's where Max was when I was in Wisconsin. My dad was getting open heart surgery, and Max was in Saint-Tropez getting high.
Yeah, with his father, though. So it's not as...
No, it's the most fun. His dad's the most fun. Still jealous.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
We're both with our dads. Both of our dads are high, just differently.
Right, just different.
Yeah.
Mine's dad's doing IV. And
Yeah. Same but different.
I actually have to go to that psychic that told you all those things.
Oh, you should. I actually just saw him in Miami. I have to tell you what he said to me.
Oh, yes.
After this.
Yeah.
Here. Oh, it's 111, angel numbers. Do you want to talk about, or do you talk about your household growing up?
Yeah.
Are you open about that?
I'm very open.
Can you explain a little bit what that was like and how being raised in that sort of chaos maybe might have led you towards both therapy and comedy?
Yeah, sure. Well, I was raised by a single mom who, as you get older, you look at your parents in a different light, and I go, she did the best she could with what she had.
Yeah.
My dad was an alcoholic.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Drinking?
Nope. Sober 20 years this July. I just took him to Sicily in October.
Oh, yeah. That's who
for
you're
his
with.
80th birthday.
Yes. Okay, great.
And it was really a very emotional trip. Mm-hmm. But he was an alcoholic my entire life. Mm-hmm. And I glorified him like sun, set And
he hung the moon, yeah.
Yeah. And then...
was it because he wasn't around?
I mean, probably my mother said I'd have fits, you
Yeah.
know, every time he'd leave. Temper tantrums, I'd break things in the house at 2. So there were always signs.
Yeah.
My husband calls me Bam Bam because I'm like, well, it started at 2.
Yeah.
But my dad was present. Oh, you know, but you know when you can't rely on people or what the situation is. And my mom married a guy who was not good, really, for me or for her.
In what way?
It was a tumultuous relationship. They were on and off constantly. She'd leave him, then we would leave, and then we'd go back into the house.
Yeah.
And he just was, you know, old school Sicilian. Just, you know, he had kids who were, you know, I guess, you know, they're coming from divorce. Their mother was, you know, wanted to be with my stepfather, so it was just a constant like negative vibe. And I was lost. I think by 15 I was like completely lost. No direction.
Did you move out before you were 18 or did you stay put?
No, I stayed. I got into the best high school in like the country.
Wow.
And then went to it, but just didn't have there was no really stability.
What's the best high school in the
It was
country?
Bronx High School of Science. It was that in Stuyvesant. And
the best high school in the country is in the Bronx?
Second best, but I think the best at the time was Brooklyn, which is Stuyvesant. Yeah.
Huh.
And
I would have never guessed. So do people like...
It's like world renowned, like
cart kids in from other parts of the world.
Well, you can't. You could do it through New York State.
Okay.
So like, if I would have gotten to Brooklyn, I would have been able to go, and kids who got in from Queens were able to go to the Bronx. Because usually
gotcha.
schools are zones when they're public.
Right.
But this wasn't. This you had to like take a test to get into.
Okay.
And I just couldn't. I had no real direction in my life till I got myself out of, I guess, my hormones and you know had my own free thinking mind by the time I hit college, and was like, all right, I have more direction now. I can take control of the situation.
Where'd you go to college?
Just a local Pace University. I wanted to go to UCLA.
Wait, Pace, I feel like Max went there.
Maybe there's one in the city.
I think he went to Rollins in Florida, and then he did too much coke, and then he had to go he had to go somewhere else. I think it was Pace,
probably downtown.
Yeah.
And then I just was like, you know, wanting to do something creative, but needed to like get out. So I could like get my own place and get a real job. And then, so that's how I did the counseling.
I love that.
Yeah. And listen, it was a different time too. Like I think back to like the things that were said and done and how we were raised compared to now.
It is. It's a different time. It's so funny because, like, you know, I always remember when I was growing up, my mom or dad would be like, you're so lucky you weren't raised when I was raised. You'd have I'd be beating you with a spoon or whatever. And I was just like, oh, please, it hasn't changed that much, you know? And then it's like, no, now that I'm, you know, the age where I should have a kid, but I don't. I'm like, yeah, it has changed so much.
But do you want? Do you think that's because of what we do or because of... Like, do you think...
No, I would quit comedy tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't have any... There's no fire in my belly to keep going with that. I think it's just how I was raised. And I didn't experience any joy in childhood. And I also think being alive is my life sentence. And I didn't ask to be here. And I guess on some soul level I did. And I needed to come here to learn my lessons and to evolve in the ways that I'm evolving or whatever.
Which you are.
But yes, but also exhausting. Boo-hoo. Don't want to make someone else do that.
Right.
So clip this in 2 years when I have a kid.
Right.
This could be at my kid's graduation ceremony.
Right.
Yeah.
The christening.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, there's a part of me that just has no desire.
Yeah. No.
And then there's a part of me that goes, well... you know, I could do it different. And then I go, do I want to?
Yeah.
Do I want to put in any more? Do I want to work any more towards anything else?
So there's this theory that, so we are raised how we're raised and we don't like what our parents do. And we think our parents have shortcomings as parents. So that we then, when we have children, reverse and do the exact opposite. and then our kids will not like what we did. And so they
Oh,
will
yeah.
reverse and do the exact opposite, which then is parenting the same way the grandparents. And it just is like that on a loop through civilization. Do you agree or disagree?
I don't know. I think there's so many different. I don't know. I think environmental impact is just different. Of course, you're always going to say, I want to do things differently than my parent. But I don't know if you go the complete opposite. I think some reasons why I don't want to have kids is because I don't think I can go the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a difference if I was a psychologist. I mean, I literally was maternal to other people's children my whole life.
Yeah.
I made a career out of it.
Right.
But I still have the like very little room for error
Right.
mentality, and I just don't know. I don't know.
You can't have that with kids.
Right.
I think you just have to have so much grace. And I also think, to a certain extent, that if you are not dying to be a mother, you should not be a mother.
Right.
Because it is so all-encompassing, and it is exhausting, and it is going to challenge you in the most profound ways. And if you don't want that,
Yeah.
and you know yourself well enough, and you don't have the patience for that.
That's why I haven't done it. I have eggs on ice.
So do I.
Yeah.
And we'll be eating them like fucking caviar on a yacht, baby. Like we're
Yeah.
gonna, like, I just
Put them
didn't-
on toast.
Yeah,
but-
literally. So I just think it's such a, I think people are a little too reckless with it, and they don't give it much thought, and they just go for it. And I'm like, I feel like there should be a test that we have to pass as people in order to procreate, because it shouldn't just be anyone who can have a kid can have a kid. Like you should be able to, you should have to pass some sort of test.
I wouldn't pass. So
I bet you would, though. I bet you really would. I mean, you worked in.
I'm maternal with my friends.
Yeah,
I'm maternal
yeah.
with my husband. I'm
Yeah.
maternal now with my parents.
Yeah,
because
you
I
would
have
pass.
to be.
You know that.
So
Yeah.
but I just don't know if I want to enough. And it's like, I think this is my area. I always said 46. 46 was going to be the year my final decision, because
Yeah.
I have those eggs.
Yeah.
And I'm not opposed to surrogacy or any other way that science can help the situation, but I
Yeah.
just don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. My husband's
Well, you
going
have
to be
1 year.
51.
You have 1 year to figure
Yeah.
it out. I think Kristen Wiig started her parenting journey in her late 40s.
Now that I talk about it on stage, so many people come over to me after.
Yeah.
And they're like, I did it at 46. I did it.
Yeah.
My girlfriend just did it at 50 on her own. And I'm like, all right, well,
Yeah. Yeah. It's a different time. Well, wait, we have to do word of the week. I almost forgot again. Word of the week. We're trying to make everyone smart.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, we
Let's
are
see how
trying-
much I know. 2 master's degrees. I'm not going to be able to get it.
Okay. Hang on. Mike picked the words this week because I forgot my book. Mike, I feel like you didn't pick English words. Did you pick a different language?
No, they were just creative words that not everyone knew.
Okay. Fika. Fika. Do you know what that means?
Fika matter?
Fika, that's some fika batter right there.
All right.
It's a noun.
Am I supposed to guess?
No.
Can we put it in a sentence? Okay.
Well, hang on. You picked a lot of Swedish words. Did you look at a Swedish dictionary, Mike?
No, but I didn't spend too long Googling either.
Go fika
It was
yourself.
150 words,
Go
and I picked
fika.
some that I liked.
Go fika yourself. Okay, fika is a noun.
Enjoy the fucking word, all right?
Okay, sorry.
It's the fika word.
Go
Okay.
feek yourself, motherfucker.
Literally. A moment to slow down and appreciate the little things in life.
Well, look at you.
Well, how sweet.
See? I gave you sweet words if you
You
just get
did.
over the sound of them.
I mean, at the ends of this, that's like the perfect message.
Fika.
Fika.
Take a fika, babe.
Take a fika. I'm gonna go fika myself. That's
Go
actually.
fika myself.
I'm gonna go fika. That's a good thing. Take a moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fika.
It's like I grabbed a bunch of words from like shitty lower back tattoos.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's one. That one's an Asian. That's an Asian symbol somewhere.
Yeah, they're just hard to pronounce. Fika, fika. It's a noun.
Well,
We're
they're
gonna go
supposed to be
fika.
words we didn't know, right?
Well, yeah, Mike, stop yelling at me. Mike gets spicy after he hits his little vape pen too many times.
Yeah, I can see
You
that.
came at me. You were mad at, you texted me. You asked me to do a bunch of things that weren't my responsibility
A
because
bunch,
you forgot
Mike.
your
I
book.
just asked you to pull 3 words. I didn't think we were gonna fist fight about it. I bought you a
And I
cheesesteak.
gave you all those words to choose from, and you're
Fika,
still complaining.
cheesesteak. You love cheesesteak.
I love a cheesesteak. I bought him a cheesesteak, and he's still mad at me. can't make them happy. You can't make these men happy. I swear to God.
At any level
At
or any
level,
age.
At any
I
age.
can't be publicly attacked. We could have had this conversation off air.
You
Oh
need
my
to
gosh.
fika. You need to go
You
take a
need to
fika.
fika.
You need to go take a fika.
You need to fika. Nobody's attacking you. We love you. I appreciate you so much. Tell everyone where they can follow you, please.
You can follow me at Tara Jokes.
Tara Jokes
Tara
on
Jokes.
Instagram and TikTok.
TikTok, Tara Jokes. Instagram, Tara Jokes.
Oh my gosh. I love you so much.
I love you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
See you next week, besties.